Hey, happy Monday night, or maybe late Monday afternoon for some of you here on the West Coast. It is 4:25 in the afternoon, but I wanted to jump on with you guys, whether you've already had dinner or not, but maybe this video will still give you some inspiration for what you have planned for the rest of the week, or even for next week. But I wanted to jump on and share with you guys how I am utilizing the membership meal plan, what I have on tap for the next few days, and how I grocery shopped to make my meal prepping as friendly as possible. I am a huge believer and buyer of all things meal prep done for you as much as I can. And the beauty of it is that so much of that stuff is readily available nowadays. So I want you to think of like pre-chopped bagged veggies, bagged salad kits, so many marinated meats, and so many grocery stores are also too doing a lot of healthy, fresh, kind of prepped things for you, not only in their deli department, but also in their produce section, where they're cutting up the veggies kind of already, like, they cut up fajita veggies and they're ready to go. They cut up, kind of grilled veggies and they're ready to go. So really take advantage of that stuff. And for me, the few extra dollars that it might cost to get that stuff done and ready for me is huge in conserving my time, and also too, like, my decision making of like, oh gosh, should I do zucchini tonight with my grilled veggies, that kind of stuff. So it takes the thought work and the cooking work out of the equation. So I'm really big on that stuff, and I'll show you guys some of the things that I bought today that definitely fill in that category of meal prep done for you. With the meal plan, I'm totally utilizing it, but I'm utilizing it again more as inspiration and a framework to help me develop what I'm going to be doing for the week. And really, I kind of tout myself as like a good meal planner and a good figure-outer of what to eat, and never have really been a big fan of meal plans because I like to kind of cook whatever I'm feeling like making. But I'm super digging this because it's really taking that thought process out for me of that question that we all come up with: what the heck should I make, especially around that dinner time, and what should I make for dinner? So I have been pulling this up. I was gone all weekend last weekend, didn't get home until late last night. And so I was able to pull up the meal plan this morning, and in literally like 5 minutes, I had it lined out with what I was gonna do today through Wednesday. I'm actually back on the road on Thursday, but today through Wednesday, I have it really nicely laid out. The one thing I do wanna mention too is I am not making every single thing on the meal plan. You totally can, but it is not necessary in order to feel successful with your macros or successful with the meal plan. This is a great resource for you to use as a framework or like as a guide. And what I like about kind of that approach too is in that you can really make this meal plan stretch out for you, and not necessarily make every little thing for the entire week. And that's basically what I have done is I'm doing a lot of cook once, eat twice. So you're gonna find that I'm using my dinners as my lunches for the next day. And so that kind of requires me to not have to make everything off the meal plan. And for me, that's huge because that's one less thing that I need to make when I do a cook once, eat twice kind of concept. So let me kind of just go through and show you what I've done and how I've approached this meal plan. So today, I'm like literally reading right off the meal plan. It was a turkey BLT boat, which was basically, your deli turkey meat with some avocado wrapped in a like romaine lettuce leaf, or even like a butter lettuce leaf with some bacon. I would have put some mustard in there, and I probably would have put some pepperoncinis in there. I would have gone more like sub sandwich in a boat. However, I was not home all day. I was busy grocery shopping. So I did have a chicken salad on the fly that I bought from Trader Joe's. That was my lunch. I had my protein shake this morning. So that today was a little off, but I would totally actually utilize that turkey BLT as a snack tomorrow. I would just maybe not make as much. I'd have a little bit of a left serving of the turkey meat, but I think that is also too a super easy mid-afternoon mini meal. I don't like to call them snacks, but kind of like a mid-afternoon mini meal. Get that protein up, add a little bit of extra fats. So here is, you can't really even see, but this is my go-to sliced turkey deli meat. I like boar's head. They make a cracked pepper turkey meat. That is really good. So you can absolutely, you know, avocado inside, hummus inside, Kite Hill cream cheese. Where is it? Kite Hill cream cheese inside. Roll that up, or again, put it in your little boat. So my meal number one was kind of skipped. I'm not doing the kebabs at all. However, in my excursion, in my shopping excursion, I found every single grocery store I went to, and I went to 3 because I'm picky. I went to 3. All of them had some type of pre-done kebab. So Whole Foods would have been where I would have bought them because they looked lovely there. Some great different marinades on them. But every grocery store I went to had that as an option to purchase, which was an already done for you kebab, right? So grab 4, get a bag salad, done and easy, easy for lunch. If you maybe would have wanted to have grilled that the day before, because most of the ones I saw were raw, but that was a super easy thing to do. Again, you would maybe want to push that to your dinner as a dinner idea or your last meal idea if you wanted to actually cook it that night. So I am sticking to the meal plan on Monday. Meal number 3 was pork tenderloin and veggies. So I went ahead, I got these pre-marinated pork tenderloins from Trader Joe's. I'm super excited about them. I usually always marinate mine on my own, but it's just been crazy busy. So I'm excited to kind of see how these work. And if I like them, probably will never marinate my own ever again. So I bought these. I will just throw these on the grill. So kind of sticking with a little bit of the kebab theme, I found these at Whole Foods. And they're already done for you veggie kebabs. They were about $6, but again, I'm willing to kind of pay the extra price. I don't have to do any chopping tonight. I didn't have to try to figure out, do I have skewers? Everything's done for me. I will spray some olive oil spray on these, season them, and then they're gonna go on my grill. Another thing that I'm gonna do tonight to kind of add to my meal, and I'm doing this also too, because this is kind of like a cook once, eat twice. Back to along those lines, I have 2 of these of the pork tenderloins that I'm gonna do so I can have leftovers, cook once, eat twice. But I'm gonna do my massaged kale salad tonight. It's basically chopped kale, 1 avocado, an entire lemon, and I start with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then I see where that takes me. You just massage, and you get this super yummy, lemony, creamy avocado. Like, it ends up feeling like a dressing. My kids love it. I don't make it that often because any other bagged of kale salad that I've ever found is too stemmy. There's too much of the hard stems. And I spend just as much time picking the stems out as I do just cutting and cleaning my own kale. I found these today at, I believe it was Whole Foods. And I really kind of looked through the bag quite well, and I do not see a lot of stem. So I'll report back, but I'm excited, and I really hope that these do the trick and I don't have to cut and clean kale anymore. But this is a great salad because kale's really hearty and it can last. So I bought 2 bags of these. I'll make both bags, and whatever leftover kale salad will go in the refrigerator. Again, that can make a quick little mini meal. I could add it to my meal number 2 for tomorrow. But again, that's the nice thing about kale is even with a dressing on it, it won't get too soggy. It'll stay hearty for you. So again, today I had my protein shake, I had a salad on the go, and then tonight, right off the meal plan, meal prep done for you, pork tenderloin, meal prep done for you, kebabs. All I really need to do is turn on my grill and massage my salad, and I'm done. So tomorrow on the meal plan, meal number 1 is spinach salad with strawberries, avocado, chicken, and olive oil. So meal number 1 for me will be my protein shake. It's just kind of what I do. So, however, I'm using that meal number 1 as inspiration for my actual meal number 2. I will have the leftover pork tenderloin that I can use as my salad. I've got 2 options for salad, just depending upon how I'm feeling. Option number 1 is I really like this one, the Taylor Farms Greek chopped kit. Maybe I would add in a few more olives. I buy these little olive packets at Trader Joe's. I would add an avocado, absolutely. I would use, and I'll probably just use their salad dressing. This is a really friendly salad dressing in the Greek one. Maybe put in some banana peppers in this, delicious. Or my other option would be the leftover pork. I have the spinach and arugula. I have strawberries in my refrigerator. And I've been really liking this lemon turmeric salad dressing from Primal Kitchen. So throw that together really easily. So I either have the option of the pork tenderloin, or I also get these at Trader Joe's, and it says grilled chicken strips. They have ones too that just say chicken and they're not grilled. I don't think they have as much flavor as these do. So I like to get these ones. Let me show you one more time. Trader Joe's grilled chicken strips. Great to have on hand. 100% meal prep done for you. On top of a salad, on a regular macro day, throw these on top of like a quinoa, add some either lentils or garbanzo beans. Throw a little bit of this dressing in that quinoa mixture. Throw some chicken on top, a little bit of avocado, done. I mean, that would be a super simple meal. So I really like to keep these on hand as a meal prep done for you protein. So tomorrow, meal number 1, my protein shake. Meal number 2, I'm gonna go right off. I'm gonna use the meal plan as inspiration, and I'm going to do a protein spinach salad of some sort. Again, either using my cook once, eat twice protein from my pork tenderloin or the chicken. So then meal number 3 on the meal plan is a burger bowl, but I'm actually gonna steal meal number 2, and I'm gonna make egg roll in a bowl for tomorrow night's dinner. I'm gonna double that recipe so I have leftovers. When I do my egg roll in a bowl, I actually do 2 packages of 93.7 ground turkey, and then I add, upside down, a package of ground pork, and this is a 90-10. So I love the flavor that the pork gives the egg roll in a bowl. Another thing that I do to make my egg roll in a bowl as meal prep friendly as possible is it'll call for, I will use this in 2 recipes, is call for some onion, already chopped and diced for you onion. I won't have to worry about chopping the onion. And then when it comes to adding in the coleslaw blend of the egg roll bowl, I love using these. These are by Man Packing, and they're called a power blend. And what I like about these is it's not just cabbage. You're kind of getting a lot more nutrient value because it's got Brussels sprouts, Napa cabbage, kohlrabi, broccoli, carrots, and kale. So I will actually use 2 bags of these in my egg roll in a bowl. Easy peasy. Again, meal prep done for you. Another trick with my egg roll in a bowl is because it is a low carb day, I will not be using the brown rice. And this is actually the beauty of the meal plan. If you kind of notice, every single one of these meals can easily be swapped or swapped for either a low carb or a regular macro day. So I'm making egg roll in a bowl on a low carb day for dinner. So what I will also do is, if you don't have a Trader Joe's and you haven't seen these, I mean, these are super popular. This is their frozen riced cauliflower stir fry. So it has the riced cauliflower, it's got some peas and some corn, and then it also has already a little bit of a like stir fry soy flavor going on. I like it because it's gluten-free. It does use tamari gluten-free soy sauce. So that's another reason why I like it. However, this does not feed a family of 5, nor does it kind of go along with my cook once, eat twice. This would not at all, I have 0 leftovers. So I will actually put this in the pan, frozen, a little coconut oil spray, get it going, and then I add an entire bag, another meal prep done for you, of riced cauliflower together with this. and then mix it up. So now I have like literally 5 cups of like a stir-fry riced cauliflower. You can even find these riced cauliflowers fresh in a stir-fry blend. So the fresh will have like some bits of broccoli, green onion, and carrots in it. Whole Foods just didn't have that available. My local grocery store always has the ones that are considered, it's like a fresh fried rice, so it has those other veggies in it. I would get that if you can. But when you add those two together, it kind of just bulks up the amount that you have, and you still have the nice flavoring that comes with the Trader Joe's. So I will have my egg roll in a bowl. I will serve it over the cauliflower rice. I'll actually add probably a 1/4 cup of some steamed edamame on top. Every grocery store carries frozen, shelled edamame. You just put it in a container and microwave it, or over your stove. Pretty easy to cook up, but that'll give me another dose of plant-based protein. One of my daughters isn't a big fan of the cauliflower rice. My other 2 will eat it. So she'll get her egg roll in a bowl over brown rice. I do never leave Trader Joe's without a box of this. This is single serve brown rice packets. They just go in the microwave and they are done. That easy. They also do quinoa in these, and they also do a quinoa brown rice blend with another grain in there. I'm not sure if that grain is gluten-free, but I keep these on hand all the time. Super easy for meal prep, super easy for lunch. So to recap, on Tuesday, I'm gonna do the spinach salad from the meal plan, leftover protein from tonight. I'm gonna do my protein shake in the morning. That was meal number 2, is the spinach salad. My meal number 3 will be the egg roll bowl that I will double, because on Wednesday, I will break my fast again with my protein shake. But on Wednesday, I'll be super excited because I'll get to add that banana in there. And I'll be just loving all the different fruit that I can add to my protein shake. Meal number 2 will be a cook once, eat twice leftover egg roll bowl. And I will then be able to add the brown rice to that egg roll bowl to bump up my carbs. And then meal number 3, I'm actually gonna borrow from Friday. My family loves stuffed peppers. I have not done them in a while, kind of actually forgot about them. So when I saw them on the meal plan, I was like, I'm all in. I'm gonna do these on Wednesday because we're all gonna be home together. No one has anything going on, so everybody can enjoy it. So I've already bought my bell peppers. Again, this will take a little bit more prep. I will use my onions in that recipe to get my turkey going. But really the one I use is off the skinnytaste.com, and it's really just ground turkey, onions, some seasoning, some tomato paste, and it does call for cooked rice in the blend. So I will just use one of these, microwave it, cut it open, dump it in. So that is why these little types of things like these already done for you brown rice make cooking a recipe, meal prep them for you so much easier. So again, on Wednesday, I'll have my protein shake. I'll do the leftover egg roll bowl for my meal 2. And then meal number 3 will be the peppers that are on the schedule for Friday night. We are actually going back out of town on Thursday, so there will be no more cooking at the house until Sunday. So I wrote down that more than likely, by looking at the meal plan for inspiration, kind of a burger night on Sunday sounds great. So I'll still follow the meal plan with turkey burgers, roasted potatoes, and a big salad or something, or even maybe the burger bowl for the Sunday night dinner. Another thing with the burgers, the one thing that I noticed, but I didn't buy them because I wasn't going to be using them, was every grocery store had pre-done burger patties. Some of them had seasoning, had already had some flavoring in there. Jenny O Turkey, she makes fresh, already done burger patties. You know, season those up, super easy. You're not having to add a bunch of stuff and then form your patties if you don't have time for that. So I would for sure get those the next time I'm gonna do a burger. I was actually looking at somebody's meal today that they had posted, and their break fast meal was a couple of like little turkey patties with some avocado. And she said she made 16 of them last night, grilled 16 little like $half size burger, little turkey patties. And what a great thing to have as prepped protein. So I wanted just to kind of, again, show you guys how the meal plan, again, you don't have to follow it exactly. You can use it as a resource. You can use it as framework. You can use it as inspiration. And then really utilize, again, this concept of meal prep done for you as much as you can, because it's going to really make, you know, going the extra or making your meals go a lot smoother and a lot quicker. Another thing that I like to always have on hand, my grocery store carries these diced bell peppers. So it's just a variety of bell peppers. So this for me, I can have a veggie scramble in 4 minutes. So I would add these, I would add a little bit of my onion. I always have liquid egg whites on hand. I would probably not even bother with the egg. I would just do egg whites. But that could make a quick, throw some of your little turkey. Oh, I'll show you something else. Throw these bacon bit crumbles on there and you have a quick, easy veggie scramble. That could be like a midday. I like to kind of call these mini meals. And really quick, this is one thing that I keep getting a question about is there's 3 meals on the plan. How do you space them out? How are you getting in 3 meals? So there isn't any rhyme or reason as to how many meals you have to have in your 8-hour window in order to get your macronutrients. Simply that is why this is labeled meal 1, meal 2, and meal 3. Most people will end up having three meals in a day, spaced out the way you need to. If you end up doing 2, and then like what I like to call a mini meal, that's typically what I end up doing, that's totally fine as well. I don't like to call them snacks because my snacks can sometimes be, you know, I think of a snack as something that's like 150 calories, kind of minimal in the way of macros, not a balanced macro snack. Most of my snacks are going to have a blend of macros. If it's going to be on a regular macro day, my mini meal will have all 3 macronutrients in them. If it's a low carb day, that mini meal is going to be protein and fat. I'm not going to just stick to one macronutrient. I'm going to try not to do that. So that's really up to you. How I usually do my day is I have my protein shake as my breakfast meal, typically after I'm done working out and when I'm out running errands. I just take it with me. This doesn't really fill me up, even though it's packed with about 40 grams of protein. I will add healthy fats in there on a low carb day. Fruit, I use like a greens powder, but it just is kind of more something that ties me over. I'm definitely in an hour ready to have a meal, which would be what I would consider lunch or like my second meal. Then at about 3:30, I will have a mini meal if I'm feeling hungry, if I do maybe need a few more macros. And this is really for me to tie me over. So while I'm cooking dinner, I'm not like super hungry and now I'm just kind of munching even before I even get to dinner, right? It's more of a strategic mini meal more than anything. And then I will definitely have my dinner with my family, which happens at about 6:30 in our household, 6:37. So it's really up to you how you want to set up your day. There isn't any rhyme or reason. I just really encourage you guys to really focus on getting those macros in as much as possible. You don't want to be, if having that much shorter window causes you to undereat on a regular basis, we don't want that either. But that's kind of how I spread mine out. So I'm really just using 2 of the meals off of the meal plan anytime I'm using it. But I hope you guys, I'm just trying to see if there was anything else in here that I picked up today. I picked up these at Whole Foods, jicama sticks. They were super yummy. They come with like a little seasoning. This was at Whole Foods. Push them over, great little snack. It's already open. I've had like 5. And great for a low carb day because these are very high in fiber. There's probably 12 in here. And so 6 will give you 6 grams of fiber. So this was a yummy little snack that I ate while I was putting all my groceries away. I have not tried this. I don't know if anyone else has. I picked this up at Whole Foods today as well. It's like, you know, those energy bites that we're all making and putting in our freezer. It's like the actual mix. So it's the gluten-free rolled oats. It's some coconut. It's some chocolate chips, vanilla. But these are It's gluten-free and dairy-free. And what's really cool is the back, it tells you how to make it based on how sweet you want it to be. So really based on how much added sugar you want to put in here. So it kind of gives you a ratio of what to add and what not to add based on how you want it to be sweetened. And then it gives you multiple options for what they're calling the liquid. So it tells you can use water, milk, applesauce, mashed banana, or you could even do like a Greek yogurt if you're not dairy-free, but we are. So I'm anxious to try these. I'm gonna have my kids make them tonight as like a little something to do. If you haven't seen these, of course, I mean, really, who hasn't? RX almond butter packets. These are delicious. They come with 9 grams of protein. This would be something that I would add either to my shake or I would add as part of my mini meal. So on a regular macro day, I would do this with an apple. But I'd have to watch my fats because these are 15 grams of fat, which healthy fats, but what I like about them, it's 9 grams of egg white protein, which is lovely if you haven't tried those. So I think that's really about all of the fun stuff that I have. That's kind of meal prep done for you, but sorry, I always go long. I wanted to do this so you guys could see how I've been utilizing the meal plan, mix and match, use it as inspiration. But again, this morning, I hadn't even looked at it. I woke up with my coffee, pulled it up, printed it out, circled what I wanted to do, and done. And kind of went about, used the grocery shopping list a little bit, but went about my merry way with at least knowing what it is that I plan to make and what it is that I plan to have for the next 3 days as part of my day. So even knowing is prepping and planning. Going about your day blindly is much harder. I'm sure some of you guys have realized when it comes to your nutrition. Even just having it written down and myself even just knowing tomorrow, I have 2 options. I have a Taylor Farm salad with some pork tenderloin from leftover from tonight, or I could get a little fancier and actually put together a spinach arugula salad, with my protein and then this that I bought, right? So I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to necessarily make my salad tonight. I don't have time for it. If I was, maybe if I did have time and I wasn't going to be at home at all tomorrow, I would do that. But you get the idea. Even just knowing is what I think is really half the battle. So I really encourage you guys, pick up that pen and paper, figure it out, do a little bit of pre-logging, and see where you guys end up. But I hope you guys found this helpful, and we will talk soon. And we look forward to Laura and I seeing your macros tonight, or even just a picture of one of the meals that you had. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.